Salvation is freedom.
Yes.
Easy way, freedom. And freedom from what?
Freedom from fear.
Yes.
Freedom from sorrow.
Yes.
Anxiousness.
Yes.
Freedom from a lot of things.
Yes. Suffering. Anything that is opposite of happiness is suffering, and you get freedom from that is salvation. You understand that? And salvation is also going back home. Do you know that or no?
Home to Jesus.
Yes. And where is Jesus? In your heart. Go back home. Go back to your heart. Where is Jesus? Jesus is in the heaven. You know heaven? Okay. Jesus is in the heaven. Go to the heaven. What is heaven? Heaven is paradise. Do you know paradise?
I'm not sure I know paradise, but
I know.
that's the hope.
Yes, I know paradise. I can tell you all about paradise. You want to know about paradise? Paradise is beautiful. Paradise is abundance. You know abundance?
Yes.
Paradise is complete. You know complete? Fulfilling. Paradise is fulfillment of everything. You understand that? And the paradise is also called the Garden of the Eden. Do you know that?
Mm-hmm.
You know about the Garden of the Eden, right?
Yeah.
So Garden of the Eden is home. Okay? Heaven is home. Paradise is home. Freedom from the suffering is home. When freedom of the suffering, that is the ultimate happiness, joy, bliss, and that is home. You want to go there, and you have to go there. You need to go there. You understand that? So that is salvation. When you get salvation, what happens? Tell me. What do you understand after I explain you some things?
Freedom from
Go ahead. Suffering. Freedom from suffering.
suffering.
Yes. Any kinds of suffering.
Fear.
Greed, freedom from jealousy, freedom from, envy, freedom from, competition, freedom from, pride, all those things. You understand that? And actually, salvation is possible in this lifetime. Do you know that?
Yes.
Even before death. You know that, right?
Yes.
So tell me how you get that. You told me yes. So maybe you know something. Tell me how you get salvation in this lifetime before death.
Belief and faith and freedom of salvation.
Exactly.
Grace from Jesus
Nice.
as the forgiveness of sins.
Mhm. Yeah, you covered most of them.
There's an acronym for it, but I know you have to ask for forgiveness, be forgiven.
Yes. Because Jesus is love.
Grace.
Yes. Gratitude. Thankfulness. That's why we celebrate Thanksgiving. To thank for the food and the clothing and the housing and survival and life. The sunlight, the air we breathe, the water we drink. Everything is provided. And be thankful for that. Right? And Jesus, abundance. Jesus is abundance. He can give you everything. And He is giving you everything already. Yes. You just have to accept it and be thankful.
Giving me more than I deserve, actually.
Yes. But you deserve more than that, actually. It's not more than you deserve. He is giving you more than you deserve, but You are only taking a little bit. You have to take all of it. You understand that? So I'll tell you more about the Garden of the Eden, okay? You want to go there? I can take you there. That's why you meet me today. You want to go to the Garden of the Eden right now? I can take you there.
I feel like I don't know. I can't even imagine the Garden of Eden. I think
I'll tell you all about it. I'm always there. I've been there many times. Actually, I am there right now. If you want, I can show you the Garden of the Eden right now. It is possible in this car. Do you want it?
Okay,
You ready for it?
I guess.
Okay.
Yes.
So I already told you a lot of things about the Garden of the Eden. Garden of the Eden is your home, okay? And I told you, where is Jesus? Where is Jesus? Jesus is in the Garden of the Eden. Jesus is in the heaven. Heaven is also the Garden of the Eden. Jesus is in the paradise. And Jesus is complete. Right? And Jesus is also abundance.
Where are you taking me?
So let's talk about the Garden of the Eden. All those other things are not important. You wasted so many years on all those unnecessary things, and you missed out on the Garden of the Eden. Do you still want to do that? Do you still want to miss out on the Garden of the Eden and be involved in all these worldly matters which are not very important? Tell me what is important to you first.
Important to me
Yes.
in world or
In life.
in life?
It is such an easy answer.
My relationship with Christ.
Exactly. That's the one. Okay? Anything that takes you away from Jesus is called distraction. Do you know that? So what takes you away from Jesus? Tell me.
My expectations of myself.
Yes. And everything else. Okay? Everything else but Jesus is taking you away from Jesus. If you're thinking about Jesus, you're there. If you're thinking about Wendy's, you're at Wendy's. You're not at Jesus. Okay? You have to think about Jesus all the time. If you are thinking about Jesus, you are with Jesus. If you are thinking about your doctor, you're not with Jesus. Okay? You understand that? So you have to focus only Jesus. I told you, we wasted many, many years on the worldly matters. And that's how you got away from Jesus. Later on, you can connect everything with Jesus. The road and the car and the phone and everything you can connect with Jesus. But in the beginning, you have to connect with Jesus in whichever way possible for this time right now. Maybe picture. If you have a picture of Jesus, always keep it with you and look at Jesus. If you can read Bible, always carry a Bible with you. Okay? And read Bible whenever you have time. Any place, any chapter, anything, any verse. Just read. Whenever you have time, you connect with Jesus like that. You understand that? So keep a picture and a Bible and take it with you all the time, anywhere you go. and then read the Bible, look at Jesus' picture. However you want to connect with Jesus, you do it like that. And later, you can connect with Jesus with the sunlight. Whenever you see the sun, you see Jesus. So let's continue with the Garden of the Eden. I told you I'm going to show you the Garden of the Eden. Garden of the Eden is the wonderland. Do you know what is wonderland?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'll tell you, okay? Wonderland is the magic land. Wonderland is the magic land where you can see different kinds of colors. You know colors? Red color, blue color, white color, silver color, gray color, black color. You see it? So that's what you see in the Wonderland, okay? It's nothing special. It is different kinds of color is available for you to see, okay? And sometimes mixture of colors. That is the Wonderland. And you can already see all kinds of colors in this earth. Planet Earth, you can see the red color, the red light, the black color, green color. All kinds of color is already available here, right? Okay. And in the Wonderland or the Garden of the Eden, there are many, many kinds, different species of organisms. Do you know that? So there is fish, all kinds of fish. There is insects, all kinds of insects. There is animals, all kinds of animals. And humans. You understand that? And that is already available here in this planet Earth. Different kinds of plants. Can you imagine? You know that, right?
Yes.
Is it already here in this earth?
Yes.
Okay. What about insects?
Lots of them.
They are already here in the earth? Okay. So this is nothing special. You already have it. Okay. So that is the Wonderland. Your Wonderland is right here. Jesus is always here. Anywhere you go, Jesus is already available. But you are distracted by the mind-made stories and importance of unnecessary, distracting thoughts. And then you go away from Jesus and you be involved and engaged in the worldly affairs. You understand that? And that is the downfall. And as soon as you figure it out and come back to Jesus, that is salvation. So fast, right? So easy, right? So, and then later on, you're always connected with Jesus. Like I told you, you make it a second nature, a habit. Okay? And then you fully understand, and then you be salvation. You get salvation right there, right then. You can also have salvation right now, right here, in this car, if you understand all these things properly. And Jesus is unconditional love. Do you know anything about unconditional love?
A little bit.
Okay, tell me, what do you know?
No matter what you do, or what you say, or how you act, you're always loved.
Yes.
Given as needed.
Yes. Nothing less, nothing more. Right what you deserve and need for your growth and your sustenance and survival and your learning to reach salvation. Jesus will forgive you for everything you've done. You understand that? That is unconditional love. Always forgiving. No matter you are an old lady or a young baby, okay? Jesus will love you equal. a baby, okay, a newborn child, and you are equal. The newborn child is not important and special when it comes to you. You understand that? Both of you are human being, and period. Equal treatment. No special treatment for anybody. You understand that? So that is unconditional. So age doesn't matter. Your sex doesn't matter. No matter you're a woman or a man, Jesus will love you equally. Okay?
Well,
Say.
tell me about this.
Uh-huh.
We were studying James in the Bible,
Tell me.
and it says faith
Uh-huh.
without works
Mm-hmm.
is dead, or is not faith. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. But it doesn't apply to what
To salvation.
Yes. When you're salvation, you are outside. When you are in the world, when you are participating in the church, church is also part of the world. Okay? When you are in the beginning, okay, starting your spiritual journey, then all those things are necessary. That is the foundation. Okay? But once you reach salvation, you don't have any boundaries or restriction, or the world will disappear. And you only see Jesus and the Garden of the Eden available always, right here, right now, in the present moment, and nothing else is important after that. No restriction, no rules, no faith, no, nothing. You are free. Liberation. You are liberated. So faith is necessary to understand Jesus. And once you understand Jesus, you disappear, only Jesus remains. You understand that? And with Jesus, there is no restriction. There is no work. Jesus is complete, so he doesn't lack anything. There is no desire. He is ever fulfilled. He is the bliss, the happiness, the abundance, the joy. And when you are in joy, when you have bliss, okay, you are completely out of the worldly affairs, and nothing applies to you. And the work that is done in this world is done by Jesus. You understand that?
Done by Jesus through.
The body is the instrument. Body is made of the 5 elements, or you can say in the scientific term, particles: carbon, electron, neutron, proton, mixed together in different combination and permutation and chemical compounds, and put together by some kind of vibration and gravitational forces produced by the movement of the atoms and molecules in the body. And that makes the body, human body. And that human body is an instrument for a play. That is the game of the life. And actually, that all started with the ignorance. You know what is ignorance? What is the biggest sin? Tell me. The first sin. Okay, first sin. What is the first sin? Because you study Bible, I can tell.
The tree of knowledge, or the tree of Adam and Eve, and it opened their eyes to the world.
Exactly. So that tree of knowledge is actually the knowledge about good and evil. That is the knowledge of the duality. You understand that? So before that, you were with Jesus. Before that, you were in Garden of Eden. And there is no comparison, there is no judgment, there is unconditional love. Before you took the fruit of ignorance, actually it's not the tree of knowledge, actually it's the tree of ignorance, which show you the flaws and the problems and all those uh, temptation and fear and everything started with the ignorance. The fruit that you consume is the fruit of ignorance. Okay? And that's the first sin, and that's the biggest sin. And if you overcome that sin, the first sin, the biggest sin, if you overcome that, and salvation is possible after that. And you can be with Jesus again. You are always with Jesus, but you are deluded, you are intoxicated, and you have forgotten Jesus. That's the only issue here. Nothing very big. But that's the biggest sin and the first sin, and you have to mend, or you have to, penance, and not repeat the same mistake again. And let me tell you about the snake. Do you know what is the snake here? Yes. So that is the snake, right? So what did the snake do?
Temptation.
Yes, the snake tempted Eve, okay, to eat the forbidden fruit in the Garden of the Eden, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So that snake is your mind. There is a voice in your head, okay, which always comes back and tempt you and persuade you and encourage you to do many, many things in this world. So that is the snake, and that is the Satan, and that is the one which will compel you and push you and motivate you and encourage you and persuade you to eat the fruit, the forbidden fruit, again and again, again and again, always new, always new. Every moment it is coming. So every time you listen to your mind and eat the fruit of ignorance, you listening to the snake or your mind is equal to you again eating the forbidden fruit one more time. You understand that? So that is what's happening. And if you not listen to your mind, but you listen to your heart, that is Jesus. That is knowledge, the real knowledge, not the knowledge about the world, not the knowledge about the ignorance, not the forbidden fruit, but the knowledge about the reality, the truth, that is Jesus. Knowledge about Jesus will set you free very fast.